Alright, we are back.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going.
Slag.
You have no flashlight.
Why not?
No, your flashlight broke again.
Huh. I didn't even realize.
It broke while you were in the room.
How?
I don't know. It broke. I guess the battery died.
For once. I know where this is.
So you're in a wet, like, as if there was a fire apartment now.
Fun. Oh, that's it. So now I'm in the aftermath of the fire.
Yeah.
I guess the sprinkler's gone off. Nope. How about here? Nope. Oh, it's blue now. Blue. Or purple.
Did you try going through them?
It just says lock is broken. Have I been here? Yeah, that's where I came from. Blue door. Yep, it's broken. Hasta la vista. All the rooms still the same. Oh, they are the blue. 207, 201, 2. Okay. Where'd it go there? Just so I make sure that I visit all of them. Hmm. 207. This side. Yep. Why? What are they? Teleports?
Yes. And that won't take you back.
Hmm. Now I'm in portal dimensions. Now I'm suddenly in a different... Oh, I'm here. Phew. Nice. I wanted to come here. Now I'm... here. Let's go to 201. No. Now I'm here, so 216. 216.
This place looks really cool.
I mean, I wouldn't stay here, even if I was paid.
No. But you could see some of the doors look burnt.
Mm-hmm. 2, 1, 2.
Why don't you try the front door or the main door?
That worked. Up.
Did it though?
I'm here again. Oh, it did. I guess it takes floor to... Okay. Well, I can go over to there now. So some of them are one way and some of them are two way. Gotcha. So now Don't you dare. Okay. And I'm on the other side. Elevator.
Yeah, give the elevator a try. Oh, he's looking at something.
Oh, it worked.
Nice. He was looking at something, but I don't think you can.
Open. Oh, gimme. Two ampules. Guessing for a reason. Oh, let's see. I can go here. It'll take me to the right.
I don't think you need to go there. I think it only wants you to go to the basement or the first floor
Well, what's the point of the third floor?
to discover the truth.
Which seems to be not wanting to go up there.
Try the basement.
I think we should get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but
It was a crawler, one of the mannequin thingies that crawl on the floor. They were shuffling around in the water.
get out of here.
There's water down here from when the fire happened.
Oh my. Go to the bar. Huh.
You're in the bar.
What the hell is that noise? Is that like the alarm?
The fire alarm, probably.
Oh, I didn't realize those are health drinks. I was...
You were just here. I like the fact he's able to find all this without his flashlight even. Oh, there's some bullets.
Oh wait, that's a barrel.
Is he looking at something else?
Wow, textures clipping through the sink.
I mean, be glad there are textures. Oh my gosh, so I was playing Assassin's Creed yesterday. And to do one of the puzzles, you have to have reflections on. Like, it forces you to have water reflections on.
Is that a bad thing?
Yes, that's a bad thing. What if someone has them turned off?
Don't turn them off.
It's fine.
What's
I
with
mean, the worst
torches
I-
of hell?
Yeah? You figured out what you did wrong. You're going to the stairs near the storeroom, if that's where you're wondering.
It's like my inner demon is trying to escape. It's like, you're not going anywhere. And then it's me fighting all these mobs, be like, I am done with you.
Well, we found the cause of the fire.
Oh, Angela. Is there a freaking corpse in the wall?
Yes.
Oh, so that's what Angela did to her dad, I guess. Is that her dad?
Mama!
What?
Mama, I was looking for you.
Wait, what?
Now you're the only one left.
What?
Maybe then I can rest.
Don't bolt me to the wall.
Don't bolt me to the
Mama,
wall, please.
Why are you running away? You're not my mama.
No.
It's you.
It's you!
Oh. I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Yeah, just stand next to the fire.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it.
Why?
I deserved what happened.
No, Angela. That's wrong.
You burned the house.
No. Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me?
What?
Take care of me? Heal all my pain?
No.
That's what I thought.
If you notice, this thing on the wall is a lady.
Oh, I thought it was a guy.
James.
No, because there's boobs.
Oh, I didn't really know.
Give me back that knife.
No. I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself.
She's like, I'm done.
I'm done.
James, you should get out of there.
No, he's gotta be stupid.
It's hot as hell in here.
You don't say.
Do you see it too? For me, it's always like this.
So her punishment is seeing constantly something burning. Yes.
Yeah.
Mine is seeing weird monsters and Eddie's time or something.
You just need to turn around.
I'm done.
Now we're just here.
Where am I? Oh, it's literally here. Reminds me of the Gordon Ramsay video I watched.
Which one?
It's this weird video someone made, and it was like one of the hotels he goes into, and the freaking reception is like, Gordon, hey, how are you? And then he just says, I'm done, and leaves.
Why?
Oh, jeez. Huh, marked all the places I've been in. I guess I'll leave. Go to the top left, right. I love how the cops do absolutely nothing here.
I mean, there's some... I don't even think there are cops, but they're working with the cult. Oh, it's more crawlers. It's fine.
Oh, they can break me.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, they licked me. They're licking her.
You wanna save. Like, just walk a bit further into the room. You'll see.
No, I saved just in case.
Well...
Why is there this many?
because it wants you to save.
Okay.
Don't do that.
It had 9 save points.
Don't do that!
So I need to save 9 times.
No!
What is the final boss or something?
Sure, let's go with that. It's not, though.
Well, I'm prepared.
I mean, I think you can do it with your handgun.
What is this, the freaking Pokemon gym? Yeah, just walk to the obvious middle. When there's a big room like this, you go around.
Stop! Leave her alone!
Oh,
Yes.
Leave us both the hell alone!
one through the ear, one through the back. And... Yeet. You already saw her die once, why are you surprised? It's a triangle on the floor. A triangle and a circle.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I
Oh, you
know
want
the
to fight
truth.
triangle, boy?
Now it's time
Boys.
to end this.
Just don't let them stab you.
Like that?
Yes. I do recommend the handgun because it's quicker.
I don't know if it's a count.
It's more of you're rebelling against them. So if you want to use the handgun and save the shotgun for the final battle of whatever it's gonna be.
It's probably myself.
I mean, that's deep.
I fight my inner demon.
I mean, is it Pyramid Head technically? You'll know when they stop.
Come on. I don't know, it doesn't matter which one I hit.
I mean, it does, but both of them have to die.
No, I got the ammo for the okay. Come on.
This does look like a Pokemon gym.
It reminds me of the Pokemon gym from the third game.
Which one?
But there's like a dojo. And it has like this middle room with the Pokemon trainer. And then the two doors and you can choose your locality. Like one is complete for defense, one is like mega special attack oriented one. You can choose like which combat you want to go for. Man, they take a lot of hits.
Well, if you realize it's blinking off of their head.
Yeah. I hear the sound.
Maybe try the rifle?
Or maybe I should smash them with their own weapon. I don't know.
I mean, that would be cool, but why don't you give the rifle a try for a bit?
Even though it's slow AF.
I mean, they're slow AF.
Same thing.
Yes. But it's probably stronger. They do stop if you win.
Oh, I thought that was one of them. How many do I have? 28.
I mean, just keep going with the 28.
2 hits and they seem to stagger. Boom. Sexy guy. This guy's like, I've atoned for my sins, so triangle heads must die.
Yep. There are some times when I wish I could see health bars. Sometimes just for lulz, and sometimes just, you know, to know.
Mostly useful than anything. Not game breaking.
Do be careful with your health.
Up. I didn't. Oh, I'm almost dead.
Use an ample.
I felt that thingy. There you go.
Yep.
I'm done.
Okay. You didn't kill them, but they gave up.
Damn. T-pose.
T-pose. They have something. They're both holding something.
Egg.
Egg!
Leg.
Egg!
Fibs.
Egg!
Fibs. I'm done. Place one of them in there.
Which egg you can put in?
About the size of Quill's head. About the size of a quill's head. Let's shove that in there.
A quail egg.
It worked.
Nice.
Fits perfectly. And let's shove the other egg in here. I don't know why I'm shoving eggs to doors, but hey, whatever. Maybe they're gonna hatch into a chicken. A red chicken and a rust-colored chicken.
I mean...
Now I'm back in the house.
The hotel.
Well,
You... if you want to, you are looking for the... Not reception. Down a floor.
I can go to the lobby.
You're
Is that a
looking
face?
for...
It looks
Maybe.
like a face. A happy face.
You're looking for the reading room.
Yeah, it's a face with either a happy smile or a mustache.
That's creepy.
And there's the eyes, there's the nose, and the bigger one is... whatever. Here? No. Well, I guess I'll try this.
Just pick a door.
Now where am I? I don't have a map of this area.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some
You
can
flowers.
walk. Yeah, you can walk.
I don't want any
It's a
damn
hallway.
flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James, wait.
What?
Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. me I'm not going to die. Help me.
So do you need plot before we go see her?
She had disease.
Yes.
Maybe she had the Silent Hill plague.
So I can't really say it while, so if you want to stop here and I can explain.
It's water.
Actually, I think you need to move up a little because I think the water's rising. So anyway, it's implied that the disease is cancer.
Doesn't make
And-
you look disgust. Oh, that's a Gigi. Floating.
Anyway, so your wife found out that she had cancer, or the disease, and went to the hospital and was getting help and wasn't gonna make it. So she started to like yell at you and become aggressive and said she was suffering. All the enemies are basically either your thoughts about like,
Oh, there she is.
man, I want to have sex with my wife, but she's dying. Or, man, this nurse who's trying to help my wife is completely useless. And all I see is this stupid body and no face just walking around the hospital doing nothing. Or, man, I want some thighs right now, which are the mannequin thighs. Everything's like sexualized because that's what he really wanted, but she died before that. I do know probably what ending you're gonna get.
Does pressing A count right now as an ending?
No, she wants to talk to you first.
Fine. She's not going bald. That's what cancer does. Makes you lose her
Mary?
hair.
No, the curing makes you go bald.
How's it going?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary is dead. You killed her.
Yes.
Maria, it's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Do be careful with her. She does have a ranged attack. You can decide what to use on her.
No.
There is one thing you kind of missed. I want you to go to the reading room. In there you'd find a, like a cassette.
Well, that's what she does. Oh.
Yeah. You'd find a cassette, and it's a cassette of James talking to a doctor. And he's all like, Maria's gonna die. You're gonna have to aim at her. Because you don't have your flashlight still, so he's not aiming very well. And he says that he's trying his best to help her. And,
What are those bats?
they're moths, I believe.
What's out there?
I mean,
No, I... Well, that's Medusa final form.
I mean, there are many things that can be up here.
Come on! 10 truths to keep doing.
There's a few things that change the ending.
What?
We can go into that now, since you're on the final boss battle, there's nothing that can really change that now.
First, I gotta see the first then, or whatever I'm doing. Come on, damn moth. Whatever.
I don't think the moths hurt you. I think they're there to stun you until she can run over and grab you.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not sure if they hurt you. Are they hurting you?
I don't know.
It's undecisive. So the things that determine the ending are looking at the letters, looking at the photo, a few objects in the game, such as listening to the cassette of James talking to the doctor. The papers up on the roof of the hospital about the guy jumping off the roof or whatever. Taking care of Maria. Like being nice to her.
No!
Like going back to her when she's sick, like going back into the room to like talk to her.
I mean, I sorta did.
Defending her when Pyramid Head is running with you.
Well, I didn't do that.
No. What else? Your health, depending on how often you heal, is an ending, because are you here for punishment or are you here to actually find your wife?
I'm here to do both. Just to get out of this one, Mike. That's all I'm looking for.
And yeah. There's a few things that can happen up here. It can be married dressed as Maria, or I think there's 4 different ones where it can be your wife dressed up as Maria, I think. And she can be either sitting on the bed or looking outside. I think there's 3 different ones.
I'm not gonna be finishing this game real time just to be able to.
Well, that's okay. There is one other ending. I don't think you'll get it because it's like the dog ending where it probably didn't happen. The one you're getting is probably the canon ending.
How much health does she have?
Well, she is the final boss, so just unload everything you have on her.
Final boss, more like a goddamn bullet shield. Or a bullet
I mean, in her...
Sometimes the boss battles are good, but sometimes they're just those bullet sponges where you just load everything into it while doing this. This is a bullet sponge boss.
Yeah, I don't enjoy the bullet sponges, but you could try the rifle.
All I'm doing is run away, shoot, run away, shoot. It's not a fun boss.
I mean, she's interesting at least.
Sure.
I mean, she's literally the opposite of what Maria is.
That's correct.
Has she hit you?
A couple of times. Other than that, it's the mods that do all the damage.
Okay. If you had been looking at the letter throughout the game and like rereading it, as you go through the game, the letter fades away and all it is a piece of paper in your inventory.
I mean, who would stare at the same letter multiple times?
I think if you look at it right now, it says it's just a blank piece of paper, but it's part of the, you didn't really come here because you got a letter, you came here because you were called. You came here to handle business.
AKA, kill an upside down choking tentacle on the highway.
She's actually dressed as a nun.
She doesn't give a crap about church nun.
Why don't we try out the rifle for a bit?
There you go. Gotta say, that boss battle was...
Okay. So you have to shoot her one last time. You can decide what to shoot her with. I mean, I would have gone with the pyramid head sword.
Sweet dreams, not motherfucker. No? Fine.
I think you need to aim lower. Do an overhead.
Cut your cock off.
There we go. Must we be so violent?
Yes.
Okay.
When you're gonna finish an opponent, they have to know that you're finishing them. James has
Mary?
experienced it of this right there in the deathbed.
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life.
Oh,
In my restless dreams,
this isn't the
I
ending
see
I
that
expected.
town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
So you got the Laura ending.
Nice.
How long did it take? It took you 9 hours and 38 minutes. It took you 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get across the lake. You got the Laura ending, which is you would leave ending, where you leave with Laura and adopt her.
Good.
Do you want to know the other endings?
I mean, it's probably... I don't know.
There's one where you leave with Maria, and as you're walking, like you were with Laura, you Maria starts coughing, and he's all like, "We'll need to fix that."
And then they do a French kiss.
And there's also the one that I thought you were going to get, which is called In Water, where you grab Maria's dead body, shove it in your car, and just drive it into Toluca Lake.
I mean,
That's the ending that I thought you were going to get. Oh yeah, Angela's knife, if you had examined it a lot, would have affected your ending.
I mean, it told me not to, so...
I didn't really want you to, like, forcibly, like, have a bad ending. But yeah. Did you enjoy yourself at least?
Creepy, yes. Weird, yes. Blocky graphics, yes. Blake that doesn't exist, yes. And Bullet SpongeBob.
And SpongeBob at the end.
I'll give it 6 out of 10.
I mean, that's pretty good. This is one of most people's favorite things. The one we'll be doing next is everyone's favorite, usually.
Weird bunny.
Anyway. Thank you all for watching. I've been Red, and this has been Server, and this has been Silent Hill 2. I hope you all enjoyed this. We'll be back next time with even more amazing Silent Hills. Bye!
Bye.